Hello! Welcome back to Elmcreek and the Barebones challenge. I thought I would mix it up a little, eh? People are getting the ump with me logging permanently. Yeah. So here we are. Your guess is as good as mine as to what we were doing or weren't doing. So, I have absolutely no idea. There used to be chickens here. I'm sure there was chickens here. No idea what's going on with the chickens. We have sheep. We have wool. Do we have any productions? So we have these guys. Okay, we got no contracts on the go. These are doing their thing all full of water. Other than that, there was nothing. I got 80 grand loan. We still own these fields and these fields. We have some hay. This field isn't completely ready to do anything with, is it? No, so just a centre, and the field's tiny, so there's no point in doing anything until the whole field is ready. So ignore the sheep. I think we're going to plant barley, just because of giggles. So we got this field which was soybean. I think that field over there needs the straw collecting, is that right? I might just plough all three of these fields, four of these fields. Just plough the whole lot into one big field. I could just plant every field the same, I suppose, rather than merge them all. I mean, is this little roadway going to make that much more in the way of monies if I just plant separate fields? Don't know. Right, so we need to grab ourselves a tractor. Where's the big boy? The big boy needs some diesel. We also need to grab ourselves a... Oh, look at all that that's spawned. We grab ourselves a diesel. A diesel? Some diesel. Grab ourselves some diesels. And then we need to grab ourselves a baler. This is going to cost me a fortune, isn't it? For diesel. While that's doing its thing, I did have a quick look at the used sales. I got a Fent, which would be beautiful, but that's not an option. So we need... Oh, we could, because we don't actually need the straw. We could release one of these kittens instead. 5 grand to lease that. We could just deliver it. And then this is, this becomes hard work, doesn't it? I've got to pick it all up. $700. Get some beacons on. Let's head down to the store. Yeah, let's grab ourselves a forage picker-upper. We'll lease that. And then we'll get that field, the straw picked up off of that field. I'm going to treat this like a bit of a live stream, I suppose. It just makes my life easier. All they have to do then is add me end titles and me whatevers, and we're good to go. None of this faffing around editing stuff. If my interwebs wasn't being rubbish today, I probably would have streamed anyways. Right. Let's go and grab ourselves... really coffee today. Let's grab ourselves one of these cans. This guy. What should we lease? Something mahoosive? In fairness, that's only... At least 7 grand to lease that. 6.5 grand to lease that. It was 5.5 to lease that one, wasn't it? 5 grand. 6. I'll probably do it all in one go on this one. Let's lease it. Why not? And then we should be able to pick up all the straw in one go, take it to the... I'm going to go for animal dealers is where this straw's going to go. We'll just get rid of it. We don't need the straw for anything. I'm hoping our big class is going to be man enough to tug this around. It's not fully thingied, is it? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not completely maxed out, the tractor. It's just a little bit maxed out. It's... where are we? It's a large tractor, 355, and I think it's... where is it? I've gone too far. I've gone too far. I'm going to crash in a minute as well. 445. So no, it's not. Excuse me. I don't even remember if we have a plough. Our seeder's direct drill. I'm sure our seeder's direct drill, isn't it? So, in that regard, let's turn it on, lower it down, and we'll collect this straw. Yeah, I'm sure our seeder's direct drill. So we can just don't have to cultivate on it, we just drill straight over the top. But if we were going to merge the fields, we're going to need some sort of ploughage. So how's everybody doing? Now, I've not been on here for a long time. Challenges were just not up my street at the moment. The only reason I'm taking on this one is because I think people are getting the ump with the fact that I'm just doing the same map over and over again. I mean, it's it's chilling me out. It's helping my mental health, and as a result, yeah, I'm having fun. So, well, I thought I'd do something else, just to please people. Now, in fairness, this challenge is one of the easier ones to do, isn't it? There's no actual thinking involved, it's just play the game, and I'm not allowed to use a lot of mods. So, yeah. Can't say fairer than that, can you? It's quite a simple... It's not like the organic root challenge that I'm still trying to finish. I'm not entirely sure what to do in regards to my animals only challenge. I did speak to AgTech, and he was thinking that come the winter, when harvest season's over, he may restart that challenge. I'm not entirely sure what to do, to be honest. I mean, the idea behind the challenge is you can't sell anything that the animals would consume. And with all my greenhouses on my allotment, I am making so much money. Yeah. So I don't know whether to restart that or... Oh, I'm driving off this guy's crop now, look. Not sure whether to restart that or not restart it, or limit the amount of greenhouses you can use, or just not be allowed to use the fruits greenhouse. I thought I'd better put all this in here, but clearly I am mistaken. Although we could, if we grab the other tractor, we could set a worker off planting, couldn't we? If we thought about it logically, we could invoke a worker to start planting barley for us. We can't really get a worker doing this. This isn't an option. Probably should have windrowed the straw as well, a little bit quicker for the picking up-ins. So, it is what it is. At least the class is pulling it, I suppose. Small things. I'm not going to make a huge amount of money from this, but any money is money, right? But the turning circle on this class is horrendous, and the turning circle on this trailer is also horrendous. It's not taking too long, is it? Let's be honest. Then we'll grab the other tractor and the seeder, and yeah, we'll get that a going. Might be bad to get that guy working on that. Let's fill this up. We'll grab the seeder. We'll grab the tractor, and we'll do a quick headland of that field, and then get a worker on it, and we'll finish picking this up. '96, '97, almost there. We'll go grab the other tractor. There we go. I don't know. My brain was a ticking. Should I merge the fields together? Have one big field? I don't have a plough. I have a lot of things, but a plough isn't one of them. Oh, let's have a it needs rolling. Everything always needs a rolling. It does need a fertilizing as well. Oh well. Oh. It's always something. No, I'm not sure how much, if any, seeds and or fertilizer we have in the seed room, but we're just about to find out. Oh, we got the subsoiler for subsoiling. Barley. That's barley, isn't it? Oats. Grass, wheat, barley. It's filthy. There's that fertilizer and seed down there. And then that's herbicide. Yes, it is. That's that then. That's as full as it's getting. Now I'm tempted to get rid of those bees or replace it with a bigger bee thing. A bigger bee thing. Is that even a term? A bigger bee thing. Right. We'll do a couple of rows this end, a couple of rows the other end, and then set a worker off, I think. They will crack on with the straw. Just so they got room to manoeuvre, as it were. we're probably going to have to get some more seeds and some more fertilizer for this. I would like a bigger seed drill. What I may do is the seed drill that I started to use on American Falls. American Falls has been postponed. I was waiting for an update by Lancy Boy. I was told it was imminent, but that was like 2 weeks ago. So I'm not sure what they class as imminent. Clearly 2-3 weeks ago. Which is what it is. So that's why we moved on to Deerlands, because I needed something that was just not the same old. So yeah, I think we'll just drill these as individual fields. I can't see us merging them together is going to make all that much more in the way of yield. Yeah, I was watching, talking of yields, I was watching Peanut, and he was complaining about the fact that he spent like 40 odd grand on a roller, and rolling increases your yield potential by 1, possibly 2% or whatever it is. And so if you had 100,000 litres of whatever, you would have to then jump out of there. There you go. That guy is doing its thing. Is it a guy? That person's doing the thing. Ooh, little wet feet. You would have to then what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, so if you made 100,000 litres, your bonus would have been 1,000 litres, which is, you know, £1,000. Which means you're going to have to make, you know, 4.1 million litres just to cover the cost of the roller. So I don't mind rolling, I just forget. Especially on a grass field. Now also I roll later and you can't. Don't have any great plans for this episode, except for the fact we need to get something done. So probably going to clear the straw, get those fields sown, and then that'll be your kittens, unfortunately. Until the next one. Yeah, so be contracts, more contracts, extra contracts. Need to get this straw off before it rains though. Rain is on the cards. I've changed my days and my seasons. I can't remember how many days per season I've got. I'll have a look. Let's get round here and we'll have a look. Yeah, I can't see us making a lot of money off this straw. 400 quid. Kind of defeats the object of £6 grand I'm going to lose to pick it up. Do you know what I mean? So we need to make at least, what, 7 to make our money back. And that ain't happening. That ain't happening. I don't know. There's 3-7. So we need to make at least another 3 grand, and then we would have covered the cost of leasing this, and we were back to where we were. The only difference is I have content to show you guys. But I'm no further forward, are we? Let's be honest. It is what it is. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Didn't even look, did I, after all that? Wrong one. Where are we here? 2 days. So I've got today and tomorrow is October. And then, yeah, November. And we'll scooch through winter because there's nothing to do. So we'll just blast through there till next March probably. Just, you know, sleep, rinse and repeat. And then once we've slept, rinsed and repeated, it'll be March and the contracts will be back. I've moved on to, if you didn't catch, I think it was the last episode, maybe the episode before, if I'm remembering correctly, we moved from no seasons to seasons. I thought originally that if I didn't have seasons on, that I would be able to get more contracts quicker, but the contracts for the field were so scattered. Why is that car just randomly stopped? The contracts for the field were so randomly scattered that yeah, I think I was actually making less money than I would have done if I had seasons on. So that is why seasons reappeared. I mean, I had the days, no I didn't, everything was fixed, wasn't it? I had a fixed day of the month and everything. So only get this cleared of these two fields and that one all drilled with the barleys. I don't need barley, it's just a crop. And it's a crop that I can put in now, rather than the field stay empty all winter. I mean, there are a few contracts on the card that I could be doing, but it is what it is. Right. There we go. Get all this picked up. I think I'm going to shut up for 5 seconds and you guys can have a little bit of a tunage while we pick the rest of this up.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them.
Right. 1 more percent and then this trailer is full. We'll head up to the... Have we got it? Yeah, I thought we would. Head up to the animal dealers and we'll get this sold off. And you know, when we return, that guy should have finished. We can head up to store, top that up with seeds and fertilizer, and get the fields drilled. Yeah, these, I think, to make my life easier, I'm not sure how you guys feel about it, but I'm going to treat every Let's Play like I've live streamed without the live stream, so you might get a little bit where I shut up and you get a few tunes over the top of the tractors just, you know, collecting the straw or whatever, but I haven't got the energy or the cognitive capacity at the moment. I can't even say that word. Cognitive capacity to be editing like a trooper, time lapses and all that shenanigans. So there you go. Apparently he's completed his task. So hopefully he's made it all the way back to the other end before he gave up. Why am I not convinced? So we can make at least another 3k off of this. We should make more than we broke even for the lease of the trader. And my work here is done. Oh, turnips. We really do need to start making money. I'm not entirely sure what episode we're in, but we don't have hardly any money to show for it. And this is episode like 30 or something, and we've made a few quid here and there, and then I've spent it on like this tractor. We've got an 80 grand loan. There you go, 3775. We have literally made our money back. This trailer has now cost us nothing. So we can head up to the farm, grab the I was going to say grab the last little bit of straw, and then that'll make us a few quid, and we would have, you know, made a profit at least, turned a profit as it were. I'm not sure. Oh, can't get comfy today. I'm not sure whether it's even worth my time going back to collect that little bit of straw. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you go back to collect that one little strip of straw, or would you go, nah, it's not worth it? In fairness, I don't think picking it up was worth it. Let's be honest. Oh. Yeah, we need to start making some money. Not allowed to use any cheaty mods or anything like that. So I say cheaty mods. So like the fruit greenhouse, which produces really fast, really quick, and make loads of money. We're not allowed to use that on this challenge. I'm hoping to make my fortunes from textiles. I mean, my original plan was to sell these fields, or at least merge all these fields and plant grass. Buy ourselves a baler that wraps. It's not a bad trailer. That's a lovely tractor. It's just really slow, and the turning circle is horrendous. Needs weeding and it needs rolling. Fertilized 50%. Which means we also need to grab ourselves a weeder. Not a weeder, a sprayer. I've got herbicide, haven't I? And spray it. And possibly some more herbicide. Right. Get the barleys in here. Yeah, I'm just going to bring you in for the ride, and it will take as long as it takes. We'll get a couple of jobs done here and there. And, yeah, I'm not messing around with time lapses and fancy editing. I'll just chuck a bit of music over whatever it is I'm doing. So it was collecting straw, and it'll now be planting barley. Oh yeah, so what I was saying was, the original plan was to grass. My brain's been racking while I was chattering away. The original plan was to plant grass on all these fields, and then once I've planted the grass, keep some hay back for hayage, sell the rest for silage all the time. So silage would be our interim money maker. The hay would feed the sheep, and then because we would have fed the sheep, we'll get wool, and then we can buy the spinnery, make some fabric, turn that into textiles, clothes, whatever you want to call it. We could also sell the combine, and then we would kind of be self-sufficient. Do you see what I'm saying? But I've started planting barley now, so I think we'll plant barley this season. Don't need the barley. We'll plant barley. Next time round we'll plant grass. And then we'll do exactly what I said. Grass, baler, silage bales. Silage bales become money, and sheep become textiles. Textiles becomes wool stuff. Have I even bought the spinnery? We might buy the spinnery. I mean, I got 80 grand loan. I'm allowed 100 grand at any one point. So we could take out a 20 grand loan, buy the spinnery. Let's get this field done. we'll get this field done. And then, yeah. I'll get these drilled. You'll just have to listen to some music while I drill away.
The moment we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing.
Okie dokies, that's that one done, and that one done. And you saw my shenanigans in the in the interim. Had to go get some more seed and fertilizer, didn't I? Eh? I'm thinking I will plant grass in this field. Actually, my brain's going, yeah, just start with the grass. And I'm going to grab that weight out of the way. We'll stick it on the front, it's not in the way. So if we plant grass in this field, what I could do, if we plant oilseed in this field, and then we plant grass in the next episode, the next in-game day, after I've cultivated. I've just lowered the weight, that's a silly thing to do. I want to lower that. Not sure why I'm fertilising with oilseed, but let's run with it. Yeah, so that'll give us a free fertiliser state, wouldn't it? Technically. Because the amount of fertiliser I'm not using, is that even going down? The fertiliser's going down a little bit. It is going down. So plant oilseed, cultivate, and then grass. That gives me a free fertilizer state. How long's the video so far? Ooh. Those little noisy bits may end up as music and a time lapse, unless you guys want to sit through like an hour and a half video. We'll see how it comes out. I hope like it, I'll change it. Just might have to put a bit more effort into the video. Is what it is. So we'll plant this in here, sleep, start the cultivating. I'm sure this can take narrows, so that's not an issue on that field. And the fact that it'll be, ooh, does it take an in-game month to sprout? Will it actually be ready in October 2? Now there's a question. Will it actually be ready in October 2? I don't know. Here's the answer to that one. We're soon going to find out. Have a squeaky nose again. Everybody likes a good squeaky nose. I need to buy that field. I really need to buy this field. Because I keep driving through it. How much is the guy's field? We'll have a look at that. We'll have to have a look, see how much the chap's field is. Or lady. Ladies' own fields as well, right? Let's have a look. Oh. Right. Let's have a quick look. This field is 91. So I'm hoping this is going to work. It is showing a fertilizer state because I'm adding fertilizer with the oil seed. So on that theory, once I cultivate the oil seed in, I should have 2 already, so all I need to put in here would be seed. Yes? No? Friend? I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Right. I'm just going to shut up again, get this oil seed in, and then, yeah, you get some more music, I suppose.
Lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life lessons come 1 in a dozen, the other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours.
Welcome back. Hopefully, on the run back up, this will complete this field, and then we go for a kip and see what the morning holds. I'm not gonna mess around riding the horses today. I'm trying to work out. I need to find to see if someone else has already done it, or what. If you don't ride the horses, their fitness doesn't increase, therefore their value doesn't increase as quick. So do you have to ride the horses just to get their value to increase faster? Is that literally all that is? So where a horse would be ready and fully trained and their fitness would be right up in like 20 months, is it going to take me 25 months? If that's the trade-off for me having to ride the horses for like 10 minutes a day, every day, and when I got 3-day seasons, 4-day seasons, I'm having to ride them every day of the season. Now, surely they should just be ridden. They should be ridden like once. I'll say once a month. If you can do it once an in-game day. So if I do it on, the 1st of October, or just October, because I'm not running seasons, I don't have to ride them again Don't have to buy them 20 times in that 1 month. But if you take them out of that equation and put seasons on, you have to ride them every day. How does that work? Oh, I don't know. Horses, right. Let's go for a kip. I'm not going to ride the horses. One day's not going to kill them. It might. Don't take that risk. Hear the rain. And then... wakey wakey. There we go. Loan interest, vehicle leasing, profit maintenance, production costs. We're down to 48 grand. Great. Just great. Although we got that stuff to sell, haven't we? This stuff. We can sell that stuff. Yes, I've got that to sell as well, haven't I? Is that a full pallet? Might be a full pallet. So this hasn't done anything, and I don't think that has either. Ah, oh, darn and dag nabbit. I was hoping that would be ready. The oil seed would be ready to go. Right. How is everything looking? So that's doing its thing, that's doing its thing. Animals, they got plenty of grass. Yes, we got plenty of little ones. Oh, we got new ones. Yay, 5 new ones. Yeah, 5 new ones. Well, they're okay. Their fitness is at 95%, health 100%. I can live with that. Right, let's sleep through another day. Any really good things on the deals? We have this for 18 grand. 6 meters. That would probably be better than our subsoiler. We'll get it. Right. Well, let's grab this. This episode is going to be like 50 hours long. I swear it is. It's supposed to have been a little quick. Me doing a little bit of something on a map that wasn't forestry, and here I am messing around. So I have been recording now for just over an hour, and I'm on the same episode. I think those little sections where I was just going to add music over the top of the tractor doing stuff will probably end up as a time lapse. Let's try and get this time down a little. There's not a front. Is there a front 3-point? There is a front 3-point on here. I don't think our subsoil is worth a grand. It's worth a grand. It's not going to break the bank, is it, if I don't return that right now? Let's get these beacons on. I can't remember whether I can collect collectibles or not on this map. Have I collected any already? No, I don't have any collectibles. I can't remember if I can or not. I'll have to revert back to the destructions for the challenge by Mr. Rusty Money Gaming, and then once I reverted back to said destructions, we may start collecting some of those collectibles. Right, we'll grab this, get it folded up, and then that can be returned. I mean, this is the tractor we're going to end up using this on anyway, so made sense to just pick it up with this. Those lights on for a second. We'll sleep through again. And then I just want to see if that oil seed, or because I fertilised, whether the oil seed will add me a second stage, therefore I can plant grass with no fertiliser. So I get a free fertiliser, or whether I've loused it by planting the oil seed with fertiliser, and therefore the oil seed's going to eat the fertiliser, and I'm going to end up with a field full of oil seed but no fertiliser, so I've actually lost money by fertilising first. Does that make sense? It does in my head. jump in my head. It's a mishmash of SpaghettiOs. Right, scoot round here. We'll go for another kip. Turn that off, turn that off. Turn the tractor off. Right, let's sleep again. Probably be dark, that'll be November. Oh, my water bottle's nearly empty. Oh, right, more loan interest. Darn, dag nabbit. Right, we definitely need to sell some stuff. Let's have a look in here. Nothing is overly full, so I'm not worried about it. There's a couple of baling contracts. There's a few harvested ones. So 13 and Teddit, Farmers Market, Animal Dealer, except that one. Except that as well. Right, so we now have some contracts. How are these guys looking? Because they haven't been ridden in a couple of months now. They're doing alright. They're doing alright. Health still 100%. These guys are doing their thing. Any more births? That's a month old. No. So sheep are doing their thing. They've still got stuff. We're down to 30 grand, just under. I got wool that's spawning. I got fruit and veg to be selling. I need the tractor with the cultivator on. It always helps. Right, we'll take this to our oil seed. Oh no, it's not a full pallet. It's spawning more on the top. So we'll take this round to the oil seed. I don't have a roller, which is why I haven't rolled, but we now have lots of weeds, so that's always fun. Now, this is... Can I drive on it? Yep, just drive on it. I've got to drive. I need to put narrows on to move my seeder. That was really stupid. Right, let's unfold this. Let's have a look in here. This could all go horribly, horribly wrong. Everything needs rolling, which is why I don't have rolling switched on. It's just annoyance. Reeds are on. Right, so these guys need weeding and fertilizing. This one has already got a layer of fertilizer. Right? Now, the question is this. Switch that on, drop it down. Now, if I cultivate this in, I'll do this headland and then we'll stop and check. Because now my theory is I should end up with a double fertilizer state, so when I plant the grass, all we have to do is seed and no fertilizer. And this is a lot wider than the let's turn that off for a second. I just want to see if I've loused it basically. No, I do. So I have double fertilizer. So the next seed with that will literally just be a case of planting the grass. Seed only, no fertilizer. That's right, I can do that. Right, so I'm going to get this field cultivated and then drilled with grass. Probably get those contracts knocked out. You might see that as a bit of a time-lapse episode. Just a bit of, something. So, I'm going to crack on with this, get this done, and then, yeah, might get a time-lapse of the contracts. But as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Each and every one of you. Please take care, and I shall see you all in my next adventure. Cheers, guys.